Well, welcome back to Geek Feng Shui. I'm your host and game master, Bob Sellers Jr. Shout out to our friends at Cat of Good Brewing here in Castle Manorville. Blueberry wheat is my favorite from there. Under Pressure in Golden Valley and South by Southeast in beautiful Pine Island are venues of similar nature near you and yours, family, pet, kid, fun-friendly places where you bring them or find them there. And on Saturdays, you can do yoga while they watch and not get judged if you drink before, during, or after. Because remember, yoga under the influence is not yet considered a crime in most jurisdictions that we know of. It was pure entertainment value with video or photo evidence. Just saying. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website at geekfengshui.com. This channel, which we appreciate every like, subscribe, and setting of the bell. Commentaries also welcome, but keep it between electrified rails because the trolls, although they're back in their cribs and tied down securely with their fresh nappies,
what do you have today?
They are being watched closely by, let's see what it is now. By YouTube. YouTube has taken action against the trolls,
I must take my leave.
and they have crawled back under their rock. So good riddance. I do moderate the comments. So if you leave a comment and wonder why it's not there
Got a contract for me.
right away, is because I haven't checked it. I did that because of the troll storm that came through. They they like to run amok, but not anymore.
I'm off.
Goodbye for now.
So Super Tuesday. Started this video 3 times. First time I had a sneezing fit. Second time I no more got going and the phone rang. So I can do it. It's been acting weird. So you find this person. And pause. The internet's been weird. Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter. You might as well just rename it back to Twitter. It was down on a lot of other platforms. And playing WoW earlier was fine, but this game has been herky-jerky. So I don't know if that's part and parcel to the weirdness. There's been some internet cables that shouldn't affect me cut under the Red Sea, I think, or somewhere. Terrorists, rebels, whatever you want to have, you are getting creative. They can go find where the cables are and cut them up. They like living in the Stone Age, let them live in the Stone Age. Unfortunately, trolls are a way of life for a lot of people. They're cowards behind their computer screens. I've talked ad nauseum about the trolls I dealt with way back in the day with WoW and the Blizzard forums. Character and account, I don't know if his account was named the same as Triv. Now, bear in mind, the Triv I dealt with is probably not the same Triv that you may know or play with, so don't go harassing people. But he and his minions, the Triv I dealt with, thought they could run amok in the forum, and Blizzard turned a blind eye to it because nobody complained. You say, well, how do you know he's doing something wrong? Well, people complain. Well, if nobody complains, they don't know. Well, they made the mistake of picking on one of my posts, and I was not in the mood to be humored by it. So I complained, and I quoted the terms and conditions that we all have to agree to participate in the forums. And if they're not going to have them to be enforced, then why have them at all? And so they took action, but they kept going because they'd gotten away with it so long. They thought, well, who's going to stop us? I even got a 24-hour ban for complaining too much. Not in the game. That was the funny part. The ban was from the forums for complaining so much, which, you know, goes to show Blizzard's
You've done right by me, Ravenbearer.
methodology at the time. But anyway, they kept doing what they were doing. They were warned to. They were banned temporarily, and they were perma-banned. And the sad part was the lesson that they learned, and I didn't know either, is because I felt kind of bad afterwards, even though I didn't do it to them, they did it to themselves, was that when you're banned, it removes all your posts. And he had been posting, he had a troubled life. Kind of wrote his autobiography in the forums, a weird place to do it, but he did. I never read them, but afterwards they had years of posts that were gone. Blizzard doesn't bring them back. So then the next release came out, expansion. They cleared all the bans. And they were back. And they picked up where they left off. And by now I was ready for them and watched it. We repeated the whole process over again. They were banned yet again. Now, that being said, I kind of worried at the time if I was going to see Triv in real life. Because from what he had in his documentation, he lived about a state or two away. But I only ran into him in game. And he didn't know it was me, but I knew it was him because, again, he only had one character. And I had a zillion. And Wintergrasp. The day I saw him, he was doing what Triv, the thing I would have expected Triv to do, is he was sitting on the Wintergrasp battleground. There's a fortress with guns on the walls, and you man the guns to shoot at attackers. So if the horde on it, they're defending, and the alliance are attacking, or vice versa. Well, he was sitting on a gun, crafting, and not doing anything other not to help the battle. He was there just to skim points. So the trick with Wintergrasp, got to be, because it's a no-fly zone, is you would fly over and drop down, because once you get dismounted in the no-fly zone, you parachute, whether you have one or not. And I dropped down and took him out. So I moved to the inner wall and just took a gun and started crafting again. I mean, it's not helping the battle whatsoever. So I did it again, rinse and repeat. But the third time, he just went inside the fortress, but it's like, it was hilarious. He never knew it was me. But yeah, they sometimes it's a hard lesson to learn for trolls. They are not the masters of their universe. And the daycare providers have to deal with them. I wonder if this is the 20, because I don't remember doing this one. No. Usually this one's over a different spot. So. Yay, they move things around. It's different. Here's a 20. But yeah, the trolls on YouTube, they disable the dislike, or they didn't disable it. You can't see a video how much has been disliked. Creators like myself know. And so the trolls, and I don't know how they know, but they came in and did a number, and fortunately I was able to get YouTube to fix it. And they made a mess of themselves. watching a show on the conspiracy theory that a certain offender, I'm not going to use words that YouTube dislikes, that ended himself in jail, may not have done it. He knew too much. And if you watch too much Hollywood, you get the idea that there's ways that people take people out in prisons, and to be honest, sometimes it is what it is, and people just don't want to accept that something happened one way or the other. They killed one. No, they didn't. Didn't even see those. Pick on my mount. That was sloppier and sloppy. Usually better at that. And we get the 20, I believe, yeah. First we'll do stats. And I really don't have a plan for where I'm going. But that primarily is that for this cup of Feng Shui, courtesy of Assassin's Creed. So as we start out, I'll say check out our friends at Cat Good Brewing here in Castle Manorville, makers of berry wheat. Under pressure in Golden Valley, South by Southeast in beautiful Pine Island. They offer crowlers, that's crowler with a C, growlers, that's a G, available in most places where you can get beer to take out and have at your leisure. I think the crowlers, I want to say, are basically two servings, and the growlers are 4 to 6. Yeah, if I can figure that out. We're in a growler club that helps raise funds for our place here in Castle Manorville. But there's other venues near you and yours, family, pet, kid, fun, friendly with events, trivia, card games, games of strategy, beer choir, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. Check out their websites for the calendars or for their Facebook pages, as well as pictures of things such as yoga here at Kayla Good on Saturdays, where you're not judged if you drink before, during, or after, because we know yoga under the influence is pure entertainment and not against the law. I'm just saying. Check out my books, solarstr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, this channel, which we appreciate your like, subscribe, and setting of the bell. Remember to like, please. Comment as well if you'd like. I will check daily and a couple times, and if check them over, and if they pass muster, they will get posted. Have a good one.